So here we are, another video for Alpha Strike. We play out and about.
Out and about.
So Tarron and I have come across a game of Fallout. So we've been watching the show, and look, we're fans of the game. So our friend Simon, who has also been on the channel before, it's a Commonwealth expansion.
Wasteland.
I didn't know.
Look,
But that's what we're doing.
Right.
Yes.
Plus power armor. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we've already played one game, and we're just doing like a story sort of thing. One or two games we played, and we basically picked a character each to have. So we went with a sole survivor, of course, which you do, and we've got a little bit of equipment here. And we have Piper. So for those of you who have played the games or whatever would know,
I'm Piper.
Tarron is Piper.
And she's annoying.
And I took Preston Garvey because
he's even more annoying.
Apparently. But the Minutemen things are kind of cool. So I said, we'll go with them and we'll see what happens. Maybe it's, I don't know, we'll change the names or something. Maybe Pesto Gravy or something. But anyway, if you don't really like Preston with the group. But so we've been given a mission to find a couple of survivors.
Yeah.
Because there's only the three of us right now. We've got our little settlement that we've started building using the rules and things like that. But this is a scenario. It's search party, and basically there's a couple of people in there. We've just got to go through and go to all of these little counters and search them and flip them and then find them. Hopefully we find them sooner than later, because there's bound to be some nasties in here waiting for us.
There's ghouls and junk in there waiting for us, and they will respawn if we find them and kill them.
Yes.
So we have to do this and get out.
But this area is radioactive. Some of these barrels, the water, if you call it water.
It does not look like water.
No,
I won't say what it is, but it does not look like water.
But I mean, having this set up here in the sewer system is just going to be absolutely amazing for it. Look at that.
They're awesome.
So there's probably some ghouls and probably some other nasties and monsters, because there's so many interesting things in the Fallout universe, and you can just go nuts with it. So Simon's got a few of the expansions who've got lots of monsters and characters and all sorts of things. But this is what we're doing. So follow with this video. You'll see as we progress through the scenario and what happens, and we'll let you know. You can see if it's a game for you. I feel it's a game for us. I really like it.
If you like Fallout, I think you'll like it.
Yeah. So here we go. So we'll get into it, and we'll give you an update as we go.
You'll fly over in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, so at the end of the first turn, we have descended down here. That's where we came in and moved across here. So there was some checks we had to do to go across these barrels to avoid getting radiation. And we moved along there. So we had a look, and we haven't found any nasties just yet. Although Tarron did find something on so when you flip one of these things,
there was one here.
Yeah.
I flipped it over, and there was a ghoul there looking at some stuff, and he gave me one of them.
So I got this card, Lone Feral Ghoul, and it tells you how to resolve it on there. So Tarron could have ignored it, and it's fine, but he decided to have a look, and you got something. What'd you get? Assault gas
mask. So I've got radiation armor now,
which is going to be very handy.
I also got a blood pack, which heals people.
And the Soul Survivor.
You flipped over that one, which was one of those, but now it's one of those, which is an item thingy. You can have that back.
And that's it. So there we go. So there we go on to the next turn. And so there is a event, however, for the start of the next turn. Sorry.
Oh, yep. Got it.
Let's flip that over. It says low sun. Sorry, it's reflective.
Yeah, we're in a sewer.
I know. The weak light drains the contrast from the surrounding area. All, whatever that is, skills are at -2 penalty. What's that? What's the magnifying glass thing?
Investigation?
Investigate? Okay. Well, that's not funny. All right. Look at Tarron. You can...
I can take this.
So, end of second turn. We've progressed further. Simon did a search, pulled those tables apart and everything, had a good look, but there was nothing there, unfortunately. Making our way over to Pesto Gravy. I think that name's going to stick now. So I had a look and found a rigged stash. So unfortunately I didn't pass. I had to do a perception and intelligence check. If I'd passed, we would have got 100 caps, which is really good. But I failed that, so I took a little bit of damage and we still got 20. And I found a Nuka-Cola, which is pretty handy. You can go to town. That's what I found. Nuka-Cola, and you gain a quick action.
Which is pretty
because all the
cool.
sugar and caffeine and whatever else,
And the radiation, obviously.
So that's cool. So we've got a little bit of equipment as we go, but we have to make our way through here now because there's still plenty of locations to look at. We still haven't found our people, but thankfully no actual nasties that stick around on the board yet, which is nice. So that's that one. So let's see what happens for the next event. We have Slippery.
You got to tell me your fingers.
Whoops.
There we go.
I do. So, put it on there.
What does it say?
So models do not receive charge bonus markers or charge or battle cry. Other effects of charge or battle cry are unaffected.
Damn it.
Well,
Because it's a sewer, it's slip.
yeah, turn.
Seriously, every turn.
Yeah, Okay. So we have advanced forward. We haven't had a chance to look at anything. We're just getting into a position. But there we are, making our way through. So there's some more counters just around the corner.
That's so cool.
It is. And so let's see what our next event is, because there wasn't much there. Whoops. Got another Loson.
Oh, low
So
sun
the
again,
lighting
yeah.
is terrible in this dungeon.
Sewer,
Makes
yeah.
sense. So let's see. We'll go and look at some counters in the next thing. We'll see what we can find.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, sad face.
It's always a sad face. Okay.
All right.
Swooshy again.
So again, the sun was obviously not underground, but the lighting's terrible. But luckily, we didn't really have to worry about it. The sole survivor moved forward and looked at 3 different tokens because we were able to. Luckily, 2 of them were nothing, so we didn't get swamped. But there was it a feral ghoul?
That's a ghoul, yep.
Or just a ghoul? Feral ghoul. So, yeah. Pesto came around the corner and had a shot, but he missed with his rifle.
Completely failed.
Yes, but that's okay.
I found one of the people we were looking for.
Yes.
And he's got combat armor that we are totally stealing.
So it's a scavenger survival with like combat armor and hunting rifles and everything. So that's pretty cool.
We need an event before I give this back to you.
So the next event, that's Super Mutant Broadcast.
Unattended radio plays humans. If out there and need help, we help you. Come to Shore Place. Shore School Place. We promise not tear you limb from limb.
So basically...
But I want eat human. Yes, I know you do. Look, I'm reading this exactly like you wanted, remember? It's a trick. You're trying to trick them.
So there's
This is
weird
very
sounds,
cool.
but nothing else. So we're going to see what happens.
All good.
Here we are.
There we go. That's the way of it all.
Yeah. All right.
He respawns.
So we've moved through.
Same turn.
And Pesto has discovered that there was a ghoul there. And everyone came around the corner to try and help it shoot him. And he ended up getting healed next to that barrel, which was a bit of a pain because they're radioactive. But the survivor that we found is on his way to help as well. Just got to wait. There we go. A new event.
New event.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Rugged rubble with my fingers. This area has staged many conflict in the past. Merely passing through can disturb the dormant threats from yesterday's wars. Draw a danger card and a random model belonging to the player without the advantage marker is affected.
Okay, so we get a danger.
So what happened? The sole survivor, what's happened?
He's got a gasoline leak.
Gasoline leak.
I'll put it there. Yep. So someone's poured petrol all over the floor there. When you fire anything major, you get a yellow. Within yellow of the searchable marker, flip for fire. If the result is fire, you resolve fire damage and then trash it. Otherwise, this effect remains in play. So there's a marker we can put down on that bridge. There it is.
No.
So we'll put the marker down on the bridge. There is a gasoline pool on that bridge. So anybody shooting from that bridge or within yellow of the searchable thing. So anything, it's an area is in the middle, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're within that area, so across the middle there, if you're in there and you shoot, then you get a flip to see if you get explodey petrol. Which we should really be doing the whole time if we're actually in a sewer, because there's methane everywhere.
Always gas. I thought it was you at first, but no. It was
No, I just smell bad.
So we've done our best to progress through here. We found this ghoul, and we all sort of jumped in there to try and surround him and kill him, but we haven't done very well, have we, Tarron?
No, we have not done well at all. We've all taken damage from him, and he's taken bugger all from us. He's down to 1 left, which sucks. So we're using that black die there to represent damage, and you can see there from his endurance with the little heart symbol next to it that he's got 4. That's his AI sheet, tells you what he does. Yeah, it's not going as well as it should, really.
And there's another one over here.
That guy respawned last turn from that open area there, so yeah, we got him running at us. Every time we kill one, they respawn, so let's see what we've got.
Okay, wet ground. Days of heavy rain mean much of the ground rapidly turns to mud, so it's just not very nice there. So before, what's that?
Attempting a melee skill roll, test agility. -2 if we fail. I'm going to go back to this. Utter farce and just let that speak for itself, really. Okay, that's what we needed, was less able to do physical combat. Yep.
So, some more ghouls have appeared, and they've run out of here because they saw
this
Sole Survivor, ran over. So that's an item. But we don't know what it is yet.
But that one
But
became cool.
that became cool. So one of the survivors, he was using a hunting
rifle,
which has some really, really long range. So I ended up taking a couple of pot shots with the 2 green dice, so it should be accurate.
Completely missed.
But they got me to roll for it, and I'm next to Tarron with the Tarron effect, so it was just awful.
Oh, wow, it still becomes my fault.
It does, there you go. I'll give you that. So over here,
Piper is in combat with a lone ghoul.
and just terrible, terrible dice rolls this whole round. It was awful.
Awful. Give a zoom back the other way because the terrain is friggin' awesome.
So the gas leak is still there. It's going to be there the whole game. But we have another event because it's a new round. And this is boom!
Basically does nothing.
So something's exploded somewhere it's ricocheted through the...
So I'm on top of the sewer. Somebody had chilies for them.
That's it. So there we go. So there's a lot of area to cover, and we're running out of time.
We're running out of health.
And health as well, yeah. If you have a look here, like everyone's got radiation damage.
In a radioactive sewer, yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's right. But
he's on 2, I'm on 3,
so
and you're on 2.
Managed to have some rat-away stuff, which is good. So it's
I'm about to get another, 6 points because this guy's going to beat me. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Damn hard.
Okay, this round was not very good. So we have Simon's Sole Survivor there. She unfortunately got
Downed. Oh, well, let's put the model down so we know. She's still technically there. We can raise her with a stim pack or whatever, but she is out of the game.
She is equipped with it, so it's just a matter of us getting over there.
Walk over there and stab her with it.
So our survivor, even though he's loaded with lots of weapons, he's not a very good shot.
Yeah, I think we should maybe trade weapons with him.
And tell me what's going on here.
So Piper came through here, and the ghoul that respawned last turn spotted her, came up and started wailing on her. I've taken 4 radiation damage, yay me. I'm 2 points away from being downed as well, but hopefully Preston can get some shots in there because he's allowed to shoot into combat without randomly hitting other people, which is pretty cool. This is our event.
And that's what we got.
It's in the sewer, but you're going to have to put up with the brown. Someone new has entered the battlefield. Add more investigation. The binocular things, yellow in front, in from halfway along the shortest edge of the battlefield. Draw a stranger card, not what is on the token. If unengaged at the end of the round, move yellow in a random direction. Ooh.
Oh.
We got a man in black join the party. So I guess we could...
Paladin dance.
A scared trader.
Oh, I'd rather paladin dance.
Oh, yeah. This place is crazy dangerous. I'd be grateful if you could clear the way a bit for me. If one of your models damages an opponent's model while both are in line of sight of the trader,
interact with the trader to draw one
chem. Then remove the trader.
Stim packs account.
Hello.
So right away.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll set that up and we'll see how that goes this round. Okay, so there we go. There is our trader, who's a mysterious stranger who fits all the bill.
Our scared trader.
So that's it. So basically, yeah, if something happens while he's in line of sight with us and enemies and stuff, we can get some cool stuff, and then he disappears.
Or we could let the ghouls eat him and steal his stuff.
Distraction, yes.
I'm doing the thing.
All right, so we've still got that gasoline leak going. That's going to keep going there for a while. We can't see to advance because they just keep coming. They keep coming. There's the scavenger survivor that we were trying to protect. He was all right at the back there, but then he got swamped, but he couldn't hit anything. Our poor soul survivor, she's down. But we did find something interesting from the trader, didn't we, Tarron? We got the...
we got a refreshing beverage.
refreshing...
So because I shot one of the bad guys within line of sight of both of us, we were both within line of sight of him. We got to randomly choose a chem, and I got the refreshing beverage, which removes all of your radiation damage, 6 of your physical damage, and then cures all addictions. That is a very refreshing beverage.
The most refreshing beverage that you could ever find.
Luckily, we've only got one more ghoul. So we've found all the ghouls that are standard.
Yeah.
There's 2 out here and there's one in the dead pile over there. But we've also got a big nasty one, I'm assured.
Yeah. We just got to find, or not find him, hopefully.
We don't want to find him. We want to find the next survivor and get the heck fire out of here.
But, yeah, so we got to basically try and speed things up a bit.
We need an event too, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Tarron, flick the event. So,
and this is our last one
here. Lost supplies. A beacon starts emitting from a small supply crate embedded in the ground at a random, whatever they're called, supply thing, to the center of the battlefield.
Okay. So we'll pick one of them up and we'll put it in the middle there-ish.
Okay, so we have another round.
Over to me.
Thankfully, the sole survivor of Simon has come back, thanks to the guy we've rescued, where I managed to give him some stuff. But the ghouls keep coming. Piper's over there. He's getting into position. We've had a look there. So what's this?
So that's an investigation check. If you pass, you get an item. If you fail, you get a danger, and then you get an item.
Yes.
But that crate, that drum there is radioactive. So if you end your turn within a certain radius of it, you take damage. So we're having to do that in steps.
Thankfully, Pesto Gravy, he managed to kill his guy. Because, he was getting attacked, but thankfully the dice rolls were crap. So he's still going. He's survived this whole game just on, 2 radiation damage, essentially.
Yeah. The refreshing beverage brought Soul Survivor back quite nicely. And we have, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to investigate. We just have to find that last surviving person and then we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Hopefully they've got combat armor as well. I really want to steal that combat armor. Good stuff.
So let's see what happens.
I don't care. It's good.
We're just taking a break in between rounds to decide what we're going to do.
You'll kill me.
So here's the situation. We found the second survivor. So we have the option now to leg it to get reward. But Simon is insistent that we maybe have a look at some of these to see what it might be.
But we just had a look at the stats of the big green guy that's under one of those things, and I do not like it.
It's terrible. It's just
horrific.
It'll kill us.
But yeah, we've got the survivors, so we get 250 caps if we can get them out through that ladder, which I think is a solid plan.
Yeah, I think we should try and just get out of here now. We've survived. I think we should try.
I still reckon we should keep their stuff too, but if I'm going down there, I'm going for both. Okay. So are you recording this?
I'm now recording. We finished the scenario.
Look at that.
So we've managed to make it out. So the survivor got out, so we rescued them. But across here, we wanted to see what was actually waiting for us. So what was that?
That's a nothing. There's bugger all there. This one here, I'm going to flip over, is an 8.
Oh,
no. It's 8. That's the big green guy. Right. So that would have gone spoot right there. I was standing here. I would have been here to see them both. So I would have started here with him trying to catch me.
Oh, and it hasn't been my item reward. Wow, I was wondering if there was Oh, yeah, what was that one?
Oh.
And one there as well.
Then one there.
That's an item.
An item.
And that's an item.
Okay.
So what have those items been?
So that would have been some Red X,
Red X
which is nice.
Yeah.
Have been a stim pack.
Stim pack.
Also nice. And that was a hazard, danger hazard with
been.
It's just a straight danger.
back problems. Old. I have my back. Wow.
So we missed out on the stim pack and some Rad-X, but we also missed out on setting this guy off and having him chase us down
They're
to
nasty,
the ends of the earth.
nasty.
Look at his stat block there. It's
That's horrible.
yes, bloated glowing one.
Radiation. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and if you've seen them in the game, they're pretty nasty too, the glowing ghouls. I don't know how many times I've seen one of the really big ones, but there's glowing ones all over the place.
Yeah.
Where I go, anyway.
Oh, we'll figure out what we've got from this, and then we'll do a little summary. All right, everyone. So doing our little thing, we've made it out, and we rescued the guys, and we got our reward. So we had to do some purchases first with the way it works. So here's our little sheet of what's going on. So what did we buy today with our?
Today we got the armor stall.
And that does what?
So that lets us, before we go out on a mission, it lets us pick one armor item and then decide if we want to keep it or not.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool, but we ended up with a dog collar, so we sold it.
We will get dog meat at some point, I'm
There's
sure.
any number of options that we could have had, but we ended up with a dog collar. So this is our list of buildings that we've got on the thing at the moment. We're going to go through and do a nice, neat list at some point, so you'll see that then. But we've got water and crop fields and cooking stations and junk.
Right. Yeah, we're doing okay.
We spent some money to get a new person as well.
Yes.
So we now have a Minuteman for Presto. Or Presto
the Magnificent. So another Minuteman, or a Minuteman, but it's good because we had some equipment. So they've got a assault gas mask, which gives them radiation, and the same laser musket. It's not. It doesn't have like this long barrel upgrade for 3, which
standard musket.
It's just got a sand. So that's all right. We've got the sand card. But once we get a couple, or probably find another one along the trip, hopefully.
Yeah.
And they have a little bit of synergy thing going on. Yeah. Unfortunately, I came home with some radiation damage still, and we have no way of sort of getting rid of that. We did find some mole rat meat, but we've cooked it.
Cooking station.
So yeah, so if I ever get injured or whoever's there, they'll get a free action, a little free free action they call it. Yeah,
free action.
Yeah, well after you've healed.
And speaking of free actions, we also found the Nuka-Cola Quantum, which heals basically a butt ton of damage, but then gives you a radiation point, but also gives you 2 free actions, which we are definitely keeping.
Yes,
we're
sure.
Putting that in the stores, and we're hanging on to that because it's very, very useful. So
we've got equipment, but none of us are heroic yet, so we can't use the.
We didn't have quite enough money to do everything. We figured armor was more important at this point, but you can see the involvement of like how involved you can get with doing this stuff. It's
crazy,
really cool.
There's so many options with this. There's so many ways to play the game. You know, you can do like combats against one another. You can do co-op. You can do all sorts of stuff. It's amazing. And it's so good on this terrain too.
Really cool.
So we have a little bit of caps left.
So we had 52 caps after we sold everything, like the dog collar and stuff that we didn't actually want.
Yeah.
So we've got 52 caps, and then we've got to shoot into another mission.
So this will all be clear. I don't know what's happening yet. We did have that radio message, and they were trying to trick us to go along there, but I don't know. Maybe they,
we may have some
super mutants in the future. Who knows?
At some point soon.
Yeah, but that's where we're at with that. But we just wanted to show you sort of some other things that we've been doing other than like BattleTech, just sort of trying out some other games and stuff. But this is a lot of fun. If you haven't watched the TV show on Amazon, go watch it. If you don't know anything about Fallout, it doesn't matter. Go watch it because you will catch on. But oh yeah, it's so nice.
Assuming you have Amazon, I don't, so I'm it keeps coming up on my YouTube feed, and it's like, well, I'm trying not to watch that just in case I do watch it at some point.
So we'll see. We'll see how we go with this. If you're interested in keeping up with what we're doing here, we'll keep adding to them. But just leave some comments and stuff. But that's where we're at. So we're going to finish up with this one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll
catch you later.
see you in the next one.
Bye.